Well, today I'm gonna focus more about breakfast.
Right, okay,
And,
yes, of course. Yes, yeah.
In Syria, like you have too many variety, big options. We are spoiled with food. We have olives
Okay.
and labne and megdous and za'atar. The labne is inside
It's
olive
which is
oil.
Which is,
And
yes,
they
okay.
look lovely now, and that
Yes.
could be preserved for like whole winter.
Yes, of course.
And for the other thing, megdous. And when I was doing this with my mom, she was very strict to have them like organized. And you know, Syrian people, they're crazy about how big jars will be looking. So it's type of hard
It's very
work.
attractive.
Anyway, so that's about a small aubergine boiled and the water drained.
Yes, okay.
And walnut, garlic, and chili pepper.
Okay.
You can mix between vegetable oil or some
Okay.
olive oil. In Syria, like we eat it for breakfast and for evening time. And we're gonna try that later,
Okay,
Maurice. We're
okay,
gonna have a
excellent.
lovely feast.
Excellent, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. The last thing before we start the meal, I want to mention the pickles. So the cucumber and jalapeno, that's a turnip. And this pinky color came from beetroot actually.
All right, what you had actually, okay.
Yeah, so the beetroot just gives the color.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And for me, I tried something different because being in Ireland, so I found the sprouts. The sprouts.
Brussels sprout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, and I like it. And here's some of that, and it's just. I like them because they're tiny and looking fancy. So.
All right, okay, right, okay.
So these sprouts, like I just make two. Like
You cut them actually in
exactly.
quarter, actually.
Yeah,
Okay, when
like
you're serving
half maybe, or just
Oh,
to let
okay.
the water go inside.
them. Oh, I see.
And later I'm gonna have another special video just to how to do all these lovely pickles, because fermented food is very healthy. But today my main focus in doing a very special lovely meal, it's called Fateh.
Feta.
So
Okay.
Fateh, we say in Arabic Fateh.
Feta, okay. Feta.
It's made mainly from chickpeas.
Chickpeas, okay.
And for you can get the chickpeas in a tin, or you can like for me I prefer get the chickpeas from the scratch dry.
From dry, okay.
Yeah, and
okay.
I picked this split one here. We soak the chickpeas for a night,
Okay.
then after we boil it. They should be really cooked, like
Okay.
even overcooked. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay, right.
So after we cook the chickpeas very well, we ground it in any food processor
Oh, I see,
or
right. Okay.
just to have this kind of creamy chickpea.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add a bit of garlic, 1.5
Cloves of garlic.
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Then after that, I'm gonna need some also powder. I'm gonna need loads of cumin
Okay.
and a bit of sumac, some salt, and the chili optional,
Right,
like how much
it's
you
right,
like
okay.
chili, you can add.
Oh.
Then we're gonna do some.
That's our lemon
Lemon.
juice gone into the
Yeah.
chickpeas, yes.
And we try to start to mix, and don't forget to put some yogurt for sure.
Oh, absolutely, very
And,
important.
Yeah, let's say we're gonna need 5 tablespoons for that.
Okay, and this is the low-fat yogurt
Yeah,
again.
that's
yes,
low-fat
okay,
yogurt.
okay.
And for that, will you help me put in tahini, please?
I'm sure glad to pour it to him.
Yeah.
I get to do something,
Yeah.
not just watch.
Yeah. And I'm telling something about tahini. Like as much you put, the sauce will be nicer.
And you're putting
So
the whole
that's-
jug in, actually.
yeah, I think
because
that's
I'm going to
okay.
continue to pour. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent.
Do you want to do that?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'll only make a
Yeah.
mess of it.
Yeah, you're gonna try it. Yeah, so we're gonna mix it all together.
Right.
Yeah, and now we get nice tahini chickpea sauce with
Okay.
all these lovely flavors
Looks
there.
right, yeah.
With cooking, I don't like the rules. Like, I can't say okay, put like 1.5 and do the cups.
So it's
Like-
it's an art, not a science.
Exactly,
Okay.
that's what it's fun also.
I
Anyway,
understand,
now
yeah.
tahini sauce is ready.
Okay.
With the
lovely,
chickpeas,
lovely,
with
lovely.
all this stuff. So how we're gonna display the fateh? We're gonna need some pita bread, and
Right.
the pita bread, it could be fried, which is the best test,
Fried in olive
Fried.
oil. In
veggie oil.
vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I had in here, that's the pita bread, the normal,
Okay.
yeah. I cut it in half and just to show the type of the bread. So we're gonna start with putting all the bread in here. That's the base, exactly.
Okay.
So for people doing this chickpeas, when you boil the chickpeas, actually there's water come off, there's loads of water.
Well, yes,
and
that's
it's
true.
very good to keep this water and just pour some, on the bread.
On the bread, I see,
Yes.
I understand. That's the water that was used to boil
Exactly.
the chickpeas. Ah,
Yes,
right, okay.
and that's like all the benefit of the chickpeas is
right,
there.
Okay, right, okay.
And I like to add a few
A few of the
chickpeas
actual chickpeas.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
and the paste.
These been boiled, but they haven't been actually grounded.
No, I
okay.
just left them for garnish
Ah, right,
and
okay.
for this
Okay.
stage. Now after that, I'm gonna add all the tahini and the
Excellent,
dressing.
excellent. Okay, then Sirian, we've completed the main part of
Yeah.
the recipe, but now the task is to create a garnish
Yeah.
for it. Okay.
And that's the fun part of
Okay, I
making
can understand
feta.
that,
And
okay.
like it's like you can practice your art, your
Yes,
passion with
and
food.
good, right,
So I'm
okay.
gonna start with some of the.
Pine nuts, okay.
Yeah.
So you're adding pine nuts.
I already roasted all these nuts.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put some roasted
Almonds,
which
right,
is
okay.
bring lovely flavor into that. This crunchy,
Oh, okay.
texture
Yes, indeed.
in there.
Yes,
So just a
indeed.
few,
Okay.
and feel free to put how much you want.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add some pomegranate because just make it so nice, colorful.
Okay. Now that's a
that's
lovely
yeah,
bit of
yeah.
colour actually.
And for also more art, I'm gonna add a drizzle of.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That looks gorgeous.
That's in
Very
here.
appetizing.
And for the last funny stuff,
Is ghee butter.
ghee butter is very easy to make,
Super.
and it's nice to have a few kind of mint
Injection, yes.
everywhere. I love mint.
Yes.
It's very fresh and healthy to eat it. And I'm gonna chop some parsley, and just for more decoration.
I
And
can get the smell of the...
yeah. And there's an option. You can have kind of ghee butter if you want.
Okay.
If you don't like dairy or allergic, you can add olive oil, and that's
oil, right,
also fine, and no problem with that.
Okay.
So
okay.
usually we get this fete on the weekend when people relax and all family around, and we do loads of family gathering every weekend, let's say, all the occasion, and it's very nice to have this with all these lovely pickles. So that's the Syrian breakfast. I hope I prepared it and presented it in a nice way, and I hope if you like it, please share and subscribe, and we're gonna meet you again in another videos. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.